No, listen, I'm going to prepare the game like I prepare every game. I have players to play against New York City, so for me, this is not a debate. Yes, we have the FIFA break. Last year was the same. We decided to play during this window and not playing the next window because we believe that this is better to do it now. And at the end of the year, we're going to get maybe 35 or 40 games. And the September windows is all the time good to have as a rest. So no, we're going to prepare the game like we usually prepare, analyze the team, the opposition, and try to prepare something and to have a good performance.
We talk a lot about players being able to play multiple positions. Is this kind of the time where you kind of put that to the test and kind of play around with players at different positions?
Not only this game, I did it the last game. Max played a new position against San Diego. So again, this is it's all about the opposition. This is not about how many players do I have. Obviously, yes, I need to know. But for me, this is not a big topic because I know that I have enough players. So this is all about now the profile that I'm going to put.
And is there just a timeline update on Rudy or Lassie? I know Lassie as well has been practicing on the side.
Good question, this one. Rudy, so gonna have to take the time a bit because he was supposed to come back, but he still has a discomfort. So we'll see this week, and the other guys they are back to training, so no problem with that.
So Lassie should be available for Saturday.
We'll see the practice, like Amar also.
15 days, 2 cross-country trips, 5 games, and you come out of that at 2-1-2. Half the coaches in this league would take that. And yet, I talked to Darlington and Evan, and they both felt like you guys may have left points on the table.
Yes, they're right. Yeah, listen, really proud, and obviously. We are a competitor, and the San Diego game, I think that, don't get me wrong, we played a good team and they could have scored also, but we defended well because they didn't score only on set piece, and the set piece Sheba was out, and Sheba was the guy that he was supposed to take. So wow.
You had to go down to 9 men before they scored.
Yeah. So no, listen, it's been a lot of travel. The game against Santiago was the best game since I've been in this club because of the context. So mentally difficult. Like Brianna said, we don't have a big roster. So the idea is to make rotation, but at the good moment. And with the travel against a good team, against also a big crowd, we played with 10 men, and we found a way to almost win the game. But we tied it. But in terms of the first half was really, really good, knowing that San Diego, they want to play in a certain way also. And the second half, we knew that it could be difficult, but we stick together, and also we were good with the ball when it was the good moments, and I think that playing with 10 men the way we did it, for me, that's why we never did it since I'm here. I'm here, and I told the guy that this is the spirit, and for me it was unbelievable.
Last fall, you and Issa met with the media and reaffirmed that keeping a smaller than usual roster was the way you wanted to go. Because in the end, the bulk of the minutes really only fall to a certain number of players. I know you didn't intend to go this low on the roster count.
This is the point. Yeah, this is the point.
However,
Yeah.
you do have players getting not just match time, but plenty of attention in training and reps, learning your system and the evolution. Does it almost make it difficult to introduce a new player, given that this is such a tightly bound group?
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Because the player that we want to add, he has to be a player that is going to have an impact on the team, not just to feed the roster. So that's why this is not easy to open the door, because again, with a lot of humility, but this is a high level, you know, in terms of the way they train. They've been together since for 3 years almost, and the standard that we have and so on. So that's why this is not easy to have, you know, the player that we want. Yes, we wanted few players, but after that we cannot control certain things. So yes, I like a small roster, but like you said, I didn't plan to have a thin roster, but this is the circumstance for the moment. And this is the way it is. And for me, it's good because it's a good challenge for me and my staff, but also for the players. And also, you know, we did the statistics, and again, it's me talking. Last year, we used a little bit more players, you know, towards the end of the year, but usually this is 16 players, you know, that we are involved, 85%, 90% of the game, you know. So that's why last year, towards the end, we had 21 players average, because I wanted to rotate a little bit more, because it was the end of the season and we played many games, so that's why I involve more players. But usually this is between 15 and 16 players, you know. So yes, we have a small roster for the moment, but again, the dynamic of the group is good. We were clear also with the player that we're gonna add player, yes, but we're gonna take the time also to get the player that we want. And the vision is clear. The players, I know that. I discussed with the leaders, I would say, and they understand the situation. And yeah, hopefully in terms of injury for the moment, so he's been. We had more injury, I would say, but we knew that. To be honest with you, when we did the post summary at the end of the year, we said that the third year could be different, because we squeeze, you know, the players, and also, you know, what they did last year. When I watch the Champions League and what we did last year and what is actually now, this is what we did last year was amazing. So that's why, listen, the door is still open until April 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. So the idea is to add, if we can add, and if we cannot, we're gonna wait the summertime. But this is good also for the young player, for the player from the academy, to train with us and to have the possibility to express themselves. And this is what we want to do also.
Great, thank you. Coach, what's it with having a thin roster like you do? Does it make it a little more easier to put your trust and faith in a small group versus having a bigger group going up against a team like New York?
No, to be honest with you, I prefer to have to double each positions, because I like to put my players in uncomfortable situations, you know, and I like this kind of competition. So no, I will not change. This is not because for this moment we have a teeny roster that I like it. This is not about like it or not. This is about finding solutions, and this is what we try to do with the club also. But I still like, you know, competition between players, and this is the objective, because for me, this is the best way to improve the dynamic of the team, and also to be good in the long term. Short term is okay, but long term we need that.
And building off of some of the success you had from the game against LAFC, the performance that you guys had against San Diego, now coming back home, what are your takeaways, you know, seeing that you started off with your back against the wall in that second leg against LAFC, and now it's like you're swinging, you know, haymakers left and right?
Mm-hmm. No, listen, this is who we are. Try to compete in every game, home or away. That's why the game away that we had against San Diego was really, really good, and also the game against New England also was really good. So again, we try to stay consistent with that, in terms of approach. Like I told you, for me, it's really important to give confidence to my team, and to give confidence is to take one game at a time and try to get a good performance. So we are back at home against a good team, New York City. This is all the time difficult to play against them, but again we rested really well, So now this is the first day of practice, and they are eager to train and eager to do a good performance. But each game is the same in terms of the way we want to approach this game, so it doesn't change. Yes, we had a different context against LAFC, another context against San Diego. New England was another one, Houston was another one. So New York FC is going to be another one. Last year, the way they were playing, they wanted to put a number 10, all the time between the lines to make it difficult for us. So tactically, it's going to be interesting to see if the new coach wants to do the same, or if he wants to adjust certain things. And the focus is on that. It's not about something else. It's on how we can have a good performance offensively and defensively.
And can you just talk about how the progress of Max has come a long way now to where, this is what, his second or third call-up now?
Mm-hmm.
And I believe just his ability to, he came from a no draft picture to a household name
Mm-hmm.
in a matter of 2 years.
Mm-hmm. Like I said, I repeat myself. I don't know if it's going to be in a better way or not, but it's like a trophy. Because when you know the background of Max, I love my job. Simple as that. Because again, when he got the call, so I didn't tell him, well done, or no. I just shake his hand, hug him, and he understood, because I was happy because he deserved it. After that, the work ethic that he has, the desire to compete, the joy, he's passionate about the game. He wants to improve. That's why he gets better. This is not about me or my staff. This is about also him. So, I like to say sometimes, yeah, you want to be good, but you have to be good with yourself, and you have to coach yourself also, and you have to help yourself. And Max is really good at that. So now, during halftime, I was not happy with him because, yes, he scored a really nice goals that we like to score and tap in like this. But I told him I want him to be ugly a bit, inside the box. Sometimes this is too nice. Sometimes he can finish the action a little bit quicker. And sometimes this is not the moment to finish quicker. He has to pass the ball. And also he has to be also more, sorry my language, more a bastard on the pitch. I remember he got a tackle, he didn't put his foot. He has to put his foot. And this is the next progression, because after that, I put him in a new position the last game. This is not like we've been training a lot recently, but he understood perfectly because he's so smart, and offensively and defensively. So that's why he had a good game. But the improvement now is I like elegant player. I like that. When they are elegant, well, nice to see. But sometimes he has to be ugly, and I think that this is the next step for him.
And lastly for me, tonight Crew 2 plays in a historic tournament in the Open Cup.
Yeah.
Have you got a chance to sit down with, the players and also with Pipa and Josh and just talk about the importance of a big tournament like this?
No, I don't have to, because when you play for Columbus, you compete in every competition. So I don't need to talk about this. The most important for me is to play, have the possibility to play a new competition. And for me and for the club, this is an important competition for me because I started my career like this, and also for the players. So the idea is to, with the new format, with the new way to do it, is to have a good team and to compete, and I'm happy that they can play this competition.
Does France have a continental cup like that?
Yeah.
They do. What do they call it?
French Cup.
The French Cup.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you play in that?
Yeah, so I started my second game, and when I was 18 years old, something like that, and we have also the Leagues Cup, and I was playing also, and for me it was really important because it was the moment for me to play. You know, when I saw the video, I was not good. I know.
Would you add yourself to the team?
I don't know. I was all the time on the ground.